Now, it's 100 days this week since the Birmingham riots, and who can forget Upinder Randhawa from Sangat TV, who drove right into the thick of it.
I personally don't care even if I lose my life, because at the end of the day, it's about humanity. And it's very emotional, it's ridiculous what's happening, what I'm seeing.
Well, now he's back with a report for Inside Out, reassessing what happened and asking how the community has moved on.
Birmingham is my home. I love this city. But for 2 days in August, anarchy reigned. It was a place I didn't recognize.
I was here when it happened, reporting live. It's like a small war zone at the moment. It's really bad. Okay, the police are giving the safety advice as well, which we must follow.
The images we filmed were beamed into homes across the world.
Your children and all the other people in the society as well. They caught him, they've got him, so they've got... 100 days on, I want to find out why this has happened and if anything's been done to stop it happening again.
And I joined the police as they tried to track down those responsible. Sangat TV is broadcast from the back room of a house in Birmingham. It's a satellite channel for Britain's Sikh community. Until recently, this was its only news program. But on August 8th, all that changed.
Good evening. A large-scale police operation is underway in Birmingham city centre tonight after a series of violent disturbances.
As news came in of riots across the West Midlands, we grabbed the cameras and hit the road. And I went live on television for the very first time.
Please do not let your kids out, do not let your children out. It's just really bad. My aim was basically just to tell them that stay safe. This is what's been happening out there. Please make sure you don't come out. Please make sure you just look after your houses, your properties, your children, right? And stay out of trouble. Sangat TV, there you go, you can see the riots, the mobs right now, they are running. Well, as you can see, these are all just...
We were first on the scene, beating the big networks to it. Our little community station became a rolling news channel, and soon we became part of the story. When we saw a police officer running after a group of young men, we offered him a lift.
Come on, officer. Do you want a lift? We're pressed. We can give you a lift. Come on.
Okay, there you go, police officer. We're giving a police officer a lift.
There they are. I see some trainers
there you
on
go.
top.
Absolutely, as you can see as well, this is what we need to do. The community. Police, they are doing the job. Police are protecting us.
We filmed the arrest and won plaudits at the highest level.
Let me praise, I think it was Sangat TV, that actually helped the police to catch a criminal. I thought that was an exercise in social responsibility by that media company. They should be praised, and so should he.
100 days on, I'm meeting the officer who grabbed a lift with us that night, at the spot where he made the arrest. This is the first time I've seen him since.
How do you do, sir? Nice, sir. Pleasure. It's really a pleasure. I'm okay.
Oh, fantastic,
Nice one. Yeah,
fantastic.
it's really actually good to see you.
Yeah, well, it was one of those strange things. You just never really got the chance to.
Exactly.
Never got the chance to have a talk afterwards. I'm under no doubts that he'd probably have got away if you hadn't have helped. We might still have been looking for him now, 3 months on. He was right here, right where we're standing. My colleagues and I managed to detain him and arrested him right there and then. It's at that point it was get him on the van, get him into custody, and deal with it later. And it's only after that we really sort of got the chance to sit down and think, yeah, those guys did me a favour there. They helped me catch that guy, and you couldn't ask for anything more than that.
I personally don't care even if I lose my life, because at the end of the day, it's about humanity. And it's very emotional, it's ridiculous what's happening, what I'm seeing.
It was a frightening time, and even now, 100 days on, I have no idea why people laid siege to their own communities. But Dr. Patrick Tissington has an explanation. He's a psychologist from Aston University who studied people's behaviour during crisis.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's a guy there who's just had a go at kicking the door in of this particular shop.
Yeah.
And there's a big grin on his face. It's quite He's not normally allowed to do that sort of thing. It's not the sort of thing you can normally get away with. Yet he's done it, no one stopped him. In that moment, what he's showing there is a sort of very powerful gesture to say, I can do whatever I like. Mm-hmm. It's only then when the rest of the crowd realises that the door's open that they go in and try to see what they can take. In fact, they don't take very much. And so they're not really about stealing the property in the shop. They're not really about that. What they're about is power, being able to get away with things they wouldn't normally be able to.
So the rioters weren't just after big screen TVs. Many were also after power and status. But what they did was criminal and wrong, and it led to this. I watched Abdul Qudus grieve for his two brothers who were hit by a car while out protecting their community from looters.
Because this one guy, sadly, he's lost a life. He was someone's brother, he was somebody's son, he was someone's father, everything.
It was heartbreaking to watch. This was my community too.
So that gives me the strength to believe.
Days later, there was a peace rally designed to bring people together after the riots and prevent a backlash. And when I saw Abdul Qudus there, I embraced him. He told me that day that our communities must stay together. But has that peace lasted? It's a question I want to ask Mohammed Abbasi, who helped organize the rally.
There was a lot of tension after the actual events on Dudley Road for a few days, but things seem to have calmed down a lot more. Rather than Asian and black people being on each other's throats, we've actually come together in many areas, and I think people are making a lot more effort, not just amongst the black and Asian communities coming together, but the wider society.
I'm proud communities across the West Midlands have responded so well to the riots. And it doesn't stop there. I've heard people are helping our shopkeepers too.
I'm on my way to meet one of the worst affected shopkeepers during the riots. Let's see how he's coping 100 days on.
Ajay Bhatia spent years building up his business, but in less than a minute it was torn apart.
We were really, so low at that time that at one point of time I was planning to close the business. The first 6 weeks, it was so bad that I was really running around like a headless chicken, going to talking to people, how are we going to get the money out, what's going to happen, the bills have been piling up.
But eventually, Britain responded. Ajay got the royal visit and received financial help from businesses, the council, and members of the public. That response had saved his business.
After about 60 days, now the things have started happening, the things started rolling on, and things are getting better day by day.
But what about the rioters themselves? What happened to them? Well, the hunt for them goes on.
And this morning, I'm joining the police for an early morning raid as they try to arrest more rioters.
Police, show yourself! Police! Police!
In Birmingham, I watched the police storm into a flat and arrest a suspected looter. It's part of the biggest police investigation in the West Midlands for more than 30 years. And so far, they've made more than 600 arrests.
This is exactly the results I wanted. And this is what the police are doing as well. So, it's just brilliant. I mean, it's good to see they're not giving up. So whether it's 100 days or another 100 days, they're not going to get away.